just haven't had the time, or just say I'm just working this 9 to 5 and I feel like I ain't going nowhere. But I have this passion I'm passionate about, but I'm not doing. No, it's a loaded question. My bad.
I don't know. How bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want
What's
it?
your why?
You got to ask yourself, whatever you want to be, I don't give a damn if you want to learn how to fly. How bad do you really want to learn how to do it? I understand you're tired. I understand you're hungry. How bad do you really want it?
Hey, we live now, really. Yo, what is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the Golden Gemz podcast. Yes, welcome back to the Golden Gemz podcast, man. You here with the one and only, your host, Relly. And yes, hey, today is not our normal episode. Today I got a special guest to me. Y'all can't see him now, but I'm about to expose him right now. All right? Y'all might know him as SidBanger, but I grew up with this man. I grew up calling him Sid. But now he's SidBanger because he out here doing this damn thing. And when I mean thing, he doing his thing, all right? But without further ado, man, Sid, a.k.a. SidBanger, go ahead, man. Introduce yourself. He is a brother also. He is a loving man. Hey, and ladies, he's single. I don't know, but he might not be. Oh, I'm sorry. But he might not be. I'm playing, but go ahead.
Go ahead. Shoot that message out there. I'm groovy with that.
Hey, but so man, to get into it, man, I want you to tell us, man. Tell us about, where you grew up. Tell us about your childhood, man. Go ahead, tell us and introduce us to not only Sid, but SidBanger, man.
Man, before the SidBanger days, a lot of moving around.
Yes, sir.
A lot of moving around. Single mom status. Maywood. Went from Maywood to
born and raised.
Burbs.
Yeah.
Was in the Burbs from, I'm going to say, middle school, maybe even grade school, all the way up to high school. Finished high school, still out there.
I feel that.
Graduated, came back out to the city.
Okay.
Now we in the West Side.
West Side getting it in.
A lot of moving around. Different spots, different places, different environments.
I got you.
I mess with it. You learn.
You definitely gonna learn, and then you probably, like, that's the thing, at least for me, because I had like a similar come up. Like for me, it went from, I was born and raised in the hood, so born and raised actually in Maywood, Bellwood, over there in that area, and from there I had moved to the suburbs when I was probably like in middle school. I mean, not even middle school, elementary school, actually. So I went from elementary school, and then from elementary school on, I always grew up, playing or going to school in the suburbs. But I played actually like football and baseball and all that. I actually still played in Maywood and Bellwood. So I still played in the hood, really. But, God bless me, when I was able to go into high school, we went in from there. But I got a question for you, though. So how did, you moving around so much, and being born and raised, hey, Chicago ain't for everybody. So how did you move around and growing up in Chicago? How did that shape, the man you are today?
Sports.
Yes,
started off with baseball. I was playing baseball since I was little shorty 6. And
I feel that.
Watching my moms disciplining us,
yes,
and also with the grandparents. And we also grew up in a big family, one household. I'm talking about cousins.
You
know aunties, how that go.
Cousins, mamas, aunties.
One rooftop, 15 people in one crib.
Man, hey, I know all too well.
If you know how loving and how dope that is.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Y'all can even come together and talk about how crazy that was. But we did that for all the way up to damn near high school.
Man.
Cousins and my brother, sister, always just surrounded by family, keeping us in check.
Oh yeah. So you always grew up around family, and you was very family orientated. Then
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I feel that. So you feel like, so do you feel like with you being surrounded by your family and being, really a family man yourself, do you feel like that has shaped you and grown you into, wanting to, really pursue, the all the lanes that you're pursuing right now? Do you feel like that kind of pushed you into the lanes you in?
Yeah, seeing all of us was different. Some of us was on a bad path,
All right.
a good path. Some of us didn't know what fucking path to hop on. So it's
I
just
feel that.
seeing what he's doing. I'm gonna follow you, see what you're doing. I like what you got going on, and another cousin that's doing something.
Right. I don't know
I don't really
about
rock with this, but if you need
right.
anything, let me know.
Right. I got your back. You feel me? You get into
Exactly.
something, you feel me? I'm gonna pull up for you.
We was all different. We was all into different things, sports, streets,
I feel that.
taking advice from each other. Don't do this. Don't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. But if you're gonna do it, knock yourself out. If you need anything, let me know. I got you. Enjoy your
Hey,
day. I'll see you in a couple hours when you get home
I feel that.
with dinner on the table.
I got you.
And I loved it like that.
Oh yeah, and I feel like honestly, like I say this all the time, like I feel like everybody should play sports because sports, if one, it keeps you out of trouble, and then two, like it gives you the discipline and honestly, it sets a ground foundation for you to honestly be successful in life.
Yeah.
Because you feel me, with playing sports, like you gotta understand that you feel me, that discipline and all that you put into that one sport, you can do that same thing into anything you do in life. And it takes a minute to understand that, but once you get to understanding that, bro, the possibilities are endless. So I'm saying all that to say, do you feel like sports kind of laid down the foundation then for you to be successful in the lanes that you got going now?
It kept me out of trouble.
Oh yeah.
I didn't I didn't start getting into like the adult life, like clubs, going out, probably since I was like 24.
Oh
Like I
man.
eat, sleep. It was baseball. Go home, do my homework. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out. You got to be at baseball in the morning.
I feel that.
And then I had a cousin. He played basketball, and he was on the right path with basketball.
Yeah.
Eat, sleep, basketball.
That's
And I was like,
facts.
I like that.
Because that's life for
And
real.
I don't know what the rest of y'all got going on. Let's go do this. No, I'm good. I got to be at baseball in the morning.
Real talk.
We finna be out on. I got baseball in the morning,
Real talk. I respect that.
so I'm good on that.
Oh yeah. And honestly, I feel like with that, like with having that excuse too, because that's the thing. Like I always use that as an excuse. Like anytime my cousins was about to get into BS or they wanted me to come somewhere, I'm like, nope. I got baseball. I got football in the morning. I got practice this weekend. Can't even do it. And that honestly, like what you said, stand and keeping yourself out of trouble. That's where that comes from. Like honestly, like sports was always that go to or that excuse or that reason to, hey, I'm focused.
It's even
You feel
worse when
me?
you on a varsity squad because you low key want to fit in.
Man, so you
You the
want to go out.
youngin
I feel
chilling with
you.
everybody what like 3-4 years older than you, and they inviting you out. You, I want to go. I want to see what y'all get into, but
Hey, real talk. That's kind of like college a little bit,
mom's
honestly.
frying chicken at the crib. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, and I
Right.
got baseball in the morning.
Real talk. I feel that. I definitely respect that. So overall, do you feel like, you kind of with your childhood and then growing up, in, of course, Maywood and then eventually coming to the suburbs, do you think that kind of shaped you into, being able to mingle and, kind of be like a chameleon and fit into any kind of room?
Oh yeah,
Because I feel like I'm the same way. Like you can go into any room, talk, and have any kind of conversation with anybody.
some
You
people
know?
think it's weird or fake to
Yeah,
switch it up.
yeah.
You can act a certain way here and act a certain way there. That's that's not fake. That's a skill. You know what I mean? Like,
It is a skill. It's
it's
normal,
a yeah,
honestly.
it's
Like
a skill. You need to learn when to turn some shit off and when to turn some shit on.
real talk,
It's a skill. So I'm actually happy. Like like my city vibe here, and then my suburban vibe here. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
real talk.
You just need to learn when to turn it off and turn it on.
Yeah, that's
If you
true.
don't know how to do that, you are fucked.
Or it's gonna be a hard time for you.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a very, very long time for you to adapt
Oh yeah,
to different lifestyles.
because you gotta be able, because that right there, it's adapting. It's adapting to your environment. It's adapting to the lifestyle that's around you, and then too, like it makes you well versed. Like it opens you up to so many different possibilities, and like you can really open up doors for yourself with just you, one, being you, and then two, being able to just have different conversations and flow with different people.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you ain't gonna be able to always talk to your mama and cousin every day. Sometimes you're gonna have to talk to people, at work that you don't get along with, but you got to put on that smile, put on that face, and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is," And that kind of leads into, us talking about, how did you know, become SidBanger? I want to understand that. How did you become SidBanger? Because people out here, they know you're a SidBanger. You feel me? How did you become, you know,
How the name started? It's
yeah.
actually a funny story. I'm gonna go off based off what I like 90% feel like what happened. So mom and pops back in the day, everybody thought I was a junior. Everybody thought I was a junior, so people
Yeah.
was calling me Lil O, Lil O, Lil O. And I'm like, my name is Sydney. Where's you getting this? Where's you getting this O from, bro? Like, I mean, I understand if you calling me Lil O, I'm his son, but people in real life thought I was a junior. People was calling me, oh, land on that. My name is Sydney. So one of his friends, like a really good friend of his, just started SidBanger. Like this, I was like, what?
When? How? So when was
I was
this?
like
How?
five,
What?
6 when that name came out, SidBanger. And then once that got out, he started it. And everybody, my dad started it, my mom, cousins, grandparents, people on the street, SidBanger, SidBanger. No, hey,
Hey, it is. Hey, the name has stuck.
it in real life stuck from what 5, 6 years old all the way up to now,
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
28.
And now that's that's the name, that's the brand. You feel me? That's the brand. You feel me?
You
And touching on that. So since you told us where the name came from, so now I want you to tell the people what you actually do. Because I didn't disclose that. I wanted to let us ease into it. So I want you to tell people about your entrepreneurship journey, man, and what you do on a regular. Like, let them know.
I'm gonna give you the boring way and the lit way. The boring way, I play music for random people.
You said I play music for random people. Hey, the boring way.
The lit way, a certified vibe seller.
Hey, let them know.
Vibe
Let them know.
seller. I sell my vibe. DJ, man. Club to club, bar to bar.
Yes, sir.
Festivals will be next. We
Yes, sir.
is up from there. A DJ.
Most definitely, man. Hey, it's a climb. It's a marathon. You feel me? Hey, at the end of the day, everybody got to start somewhere. And with you, man, like I remember when I seen like your first, I want to say Instagram post about like DJing. I'm like, damn, that's him. Cause I remember coming over to your crib, bro, a few times where we were just kicking, and I was always wondering who the fuck is playing this music. I remember playing with your little brother, playing with Scrappy. We over here playing in the living room and shit. Motherfuckers just playing music and shit. Then, y'all all had y'all own different section in the crib. I came over there. I'm like, hold on, okay. And so when I seen that post, I'm like, damn, that's that nigga. Like that fits you. Like that's like real shit. Like you can really see it. Like for real. And honestly, like to watch you grow, bro, and to watch your journey has been special for me because it's motivating to me. You feel me? And that's
Appreciate
the
it. I
thing, man.
appreciate
Like,
it.
you know, bruh, to see people that you've grown up with and to see people doing positive things. And like you said, you selling vibes, you selling good energy. You are bringing, your light and you giving it to people for fun, for
Mm-hmm.
free. Well, not for free because we don't do nothing for free. The price, hey, yesterday's price is not today's price. You got to let them
Vibe
know.
seller.
Hey, yesterday's price is not today's price for my bands. But, we're going to touch on that later. But tell us about what made you want to get into it, though. What made you want to become a DJ?
My mom actually tried. My mom tried to get me into it when I was in high school. I want to say a sophomore. I want to say a sophomore or junior.
Yeah.
And like she got us a laptop, she got the decks, like a little controller,
Yeah.
speaker. And she really wanted me and my brother to get into it. But then me, baseball, my brother, basketball, football, and baseball.
Yeah.
We didn't really look to it because we were just busy. You know how it is getting out of school. You done been in school all day, practice 2-3 hours. It is time to eat and go to bed and do it all over again the next day. So we didn't have time for it. So like here and now and then we'll, touch on it on the weekend, or we have some friends over, but sooner or later it just started collecting dust. Scooted to the side, collecting dust. I'm gonna focus on this baseball season. Baseball season here, scrap. Football season here, basketball season here, and it just collected dust. So we never really got into it. But then fast forward, like 5 years later, and I was just like I started following a DJ. His name is Sean Mack. Shout out Sean Mack.
Yes, sir.
A homie now. Went from a stranger to a homie, and I was seeing his lifestyle. Man, was just traveling all over the world and playing music.
Living his best life.
Exactly. And I was like, this looks dope.
I feel you.
This looks dope. I love music.
Yeah.
I love seeing people have a good time and me being the reason they are having a good time.
It's nothing
You
more.
put that together, you get a DJ.
That's facts.
Music, vibes, smiles, laughter.
Energy. It's different.
And I was like, I'm going to be a DJ. And the first person I announced it to was, we finna go ahead and put it out there, an ex of mine. Shout out to her. She gonna know who she is. When she see it, she gonna know who she is. Shout out to my ex.
Hold on, real quick. But you is single though, because the ladies gonna ask. They gonna be down below. They gonna be like, hold on. Shout out to the ex though. Shout out to her.
I'm not gonna say the name, but shout out to the ex. And we was just driving. And I was just like, what do you think about me becoming a DJ? She was just like, I'll support you no matter what. Do that shit.
Ooh.
Say less.
Okay.
And literally the very next day, I bought a laptop. 2 days later, I bought a mixer. And then shout out to my cousin. He's also a DJ. He gave me a speaker. He loaned me a speaker.
Ooh, okay.
And once I got all of that, I locked myself in my room every day for hours, just practicing, mixing different music, doing this, doing that.
Hey. So what year was this? Around what time? How old? Give me a time frame.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Shorty. I want to say I was like 25. I want to say I was like 25, maybe 26. Nah, I want to say 25. I want to say 25.
Okay.
And I just picked it up and started it, because I feel like if I procrastinate, I want to do this, and I just move it on, it's never gonna happen. So that's why I literally did everything step by step within a week, all within that same week. Laptop, controller, speaker. Bought all the stuff on the internet I needed to buy, Serato, all that stuff. And then
the rest
non-stop hours and hours and hours of just
putting that work in.
Yes.
Perfecting it, actually learning about it, putting the foundation. Because that's the thing, man. People always see, the outcome, or they always see the final picture. You feel me? But they never really see, the grind. They never really see the work. They never really see the sweat, the tears, the hours,
the loss of sleep.
You feel me? The loss of sleep. They don't see that part, man. And I think that gets misconstrued
because people your food to the side because you would rather get your practice in rather than eat right now.
Eat exactly. You just want to finish it. I get it. I eat in an hour, and then 2 hours pass. I eat in a little bit. 3 hours. I gotta go to sleep. I didn't eat. Fuck. But that's just goes to show you that you love what you do. You passionate about it, and then you willing to work your ass off to make that shit happen, though.
Sensational.
Seriously, though. And honestly, man, that's motivating, man. And just to, see that, because I kind of did the similar step. And I was just like, fuck it, with this podcast and shit. I was like, you know what? Hey, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. You feel me? I'm going to go grab all the shit, then I'm going to learn how to do it. And that's exactly what I did. So with your journey, with you starting that ground foundation, was you nervous for your first show? Or how did the first show go? Because I take me to the set the scenery. Let me know how it go. Because think about it. As a DJ, you're controlling the room. You control the vibe. You control whether they got a smile on their face. You control everything. So I need to know, how did the first show go? How did the first booking, where they said, "Hey, come through. We're gonna give you this, and this, and do your thing."
My first set was not how I wanted it to be.
Uh-oh.
But then I feel like it happened to a lot of other DJs. My first set was a shit show. I was one of those, I was just thirsty to get into the club. Like, I feel like I can do it. Let's do it. And I was just thirsty to get up in there, that I didn't really take the time out to practice on the advanced equipment that they have in these clubs. What I'm DJing, what I'm practicing on is something this size. But what's in these clubs is this size. A lot more knobs, a lot more buttons, and this and that. A lot more you need to do. Even hooking your shit up alone is a process.
So that shit taking probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Making sure the sound is good, making sure this is good, making sure the settings on your laptop is right, settings on the mixer is right, the setting on the deck is right. It's a process. And I was so thirsty to get up in there that I didn't take the time to even Google some shit like, how do you do this? How do you do that?
Right.
So once I got up in there, it looked like the fucking space shuttle. What am I looking at?
He said it looked like a space shuttle.
Oh man. So I was just like, you know what? Got to see it through. We gonna see. So it took me like 45 minutes to set my shit up, and I needed help from like people in the club to get all that shit set up. The club was called Sub 51. It's on River North.
Okay, now dive into it. Give us. We need the juices now.
It was like an underground. It was low key our stomping ground that we would always go to get like a table. So whenever we had like shorties slide through, we'll get our flex on. Hey, we got a table. We got bottles. Slide. You know how shorties go when they hear table and bottle. They come running. And I ain't got to stand around. I get to sit down and drink and look pretty and look cute. So that was our stomping ground, Sub 51. And I got a set there. And shit didn't go as planned, but it
was it the music, or was it just the vibe? Like, you just didn't know, or you were just like,
it wasn't even the music. It was me. Oh man. I was able to get things going. I was able to play music, but I wasn't able to do it the way that I wanted to do it. I had to do it a different way. I can't find the right word, but I had to do it the way I didn't exactly pictured it.
Right. So in your head, in your head, like you thought you was killing. Like in your head, you was prepared. You was ready to go in. Hey, like, this shit gonna go this way. I'm finna do this. I'm finna really get their ass turned up when I do this. But so in your head, you had a different picture. But reality was
actually doing it. I was low key blue through that whole. I want to say that shit was like 2.5 hours, and I was blue, pissed off for 2.5 hours. You ever been mad for 2.5 hours? That's a long ass time. Being pissed off for 2.5 hours in front of 150 people. And then the homies are there, and they want to get videos of you, and I'm in that motherfucker like,
right? You like don't.
But it was a lesson learned. After that, I was just like, man, I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm not gonna do another club until I get my shit right, and I know exactly how to do this. Which I also tell other DJs, practice on.
Gemz coming. Gemz, talk to him.
Practice on what's gonna be in the clubs and expect the unexpected.
Yes.
Just because you practicing on this and what's in your crib, that is not what you are in for, bro.
Facts.
Practice on this for a couple of months.
Gemz.
Maybe a month.
Yeah.
And then once you hit this club, you won't have to be worried about anything.
That's facts. So you didn't already put in the practice, you put in the work. So that way, even if something come up, you like, man, I didn't already, man, that ain't shit. We still bad, man. Ain't stopping nothing.
That's me now.
Hey, he's seasoned that. Okay.
Now I'm sexy with it.
Right, he like, I look good when I'm up there now. You feel
now I can do it sexy, and I love it.
Hey, you move a little different. Okay, so you didn't told us about the first experience. So now I want to hear about, and I'm sure everybody else wants to hear about, what is the best club or the best venue that you have ever done, and tell me about the experience. Tell me, who would you open up for? Give us all the information, all the details. We need to know everything.
I'll say my favorite venue is probably Joy District.
Joy District. Okay, talk to us.
The vibe there is different.
Different.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the women. I don't know if it's the lights. I don't know if it's the fucking staff. But it's just the vibe there is different.
I feel it.
And I would say another one is probably Soundbar.
Oh, I've been to Soundbar. Soundbar is actually pretty nice.
Yes, Soundbar. Soundbar. I would say Soundbar is the OG. I DJ'd the month of their 20th anniversary.
Oh damn!
And when I saw that, like I was booked for their 20th anniversary, I was like, "Y'all been around this bitch for 20 years,
man."
And then my mom was saying, "I used to book DJs at book
what?
DJs.
Hey,
how long has this place been up?
right. You're like if you was hold on.
Oh, whoa, 20 years.
Oh man,
that's one
crazy.
of my. I like that spot because of the way their setup is. Like you're a lot closer to the crowd, and you can feel the vibe different when you're closer to the crowd.
Right. Oh yeah, because you feel that energy.
Yeah, you're closer to them. You can see the smiles. You can just feel it's damn near like you in the crowd performing with them.
Yeah.
I like that.
I feel that. Okay, so
that's those two are my favorites.
So would you say like this is your like calling? Would you say this is your dream that you like this is something that you want to do for the rest of your life?
Oh hell yeah. I want to do it a little different than now. Obviously it's just steps going up. I want to do a festival.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if festivals will
you gonna do a festival.
Yeah, I would love to do a festival.
Into him,
experience a festival. I don't know if it's something that I would want to do every single festival. It is something I want to experience, but I definitely just want to travel the world. It's just DJ in Cali, DJ in Miami, or even
the Dominican. Mexico.
Exactly. I want to travel
Italy, France. You feel me? With it.
Yeah, meet different people, catch different vibes. Oh, y'all do it here? Oh, I'm from Chicago. That's how we do it.
Man.
You finna catch the Chirac vibe.
Hey, talk to him. Talk to him. We gonna get y'all right a little bit in a different way.
Is, or you finna learn
okay, all right. We gonna teach you a little something. Don't hurt yourself now.
You don't know what a is. You finna learn today.
Hey, real talk.
Travel the world and just show them SidBanger.
Hey, SidBanger, hell yeah. And hey, they gonna be able to see a lot of SidBanger because you outside. Yeah, you ain't hard to find. All his information, his Instagram, his social media links, everything. And where you can book him too. Hey, I'm gonna put his email down. Hey, we gonna get you right. So if you want to book him, hey, what you do? Everything. That's exactly what he do. Birthdays, weddings, hey, date nights, whatever you want. Even hey, he'll do a private party. Whatever you want. Hey, information below. Make sure you go ahead and check him out. All right. We're gonna make sure we plug you now. Make sure. Hey, SidBanger. Hey, the one and only. That you are up there DJing. And you know, you got the females, they thirsty. Some of them be a little thirsty. Some of them be wanting, you know, hey, they want everything. They want you to play, you know, making my way downtown. Walking, you know, they gonna come up there, they gonna request whatever the hell they want to request. But how do you handle that, man, when you got the females coming? Because I know they be coming. How do you handle that?
Man, as respectfully, I know what some people see on social media. I'll have a female in the booth here and there, and that interacting with different people. I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Man.
Not that I hate the females, but it's just like having them.
Maybe you want to touch stuff, maybe.
Bro. Just what was this last week? I had a shirt like, oh, it's my birthday, this and that. Oh, if it's your birthday, I want to see you smile. I want to see you have a good time. I want to see this memorable. And she was turning 21. So therefore, respectfully, I want to see your friends carry you the fuck up out of here because you had so much goddamn fun. So I let her in the booth.
Right.
And this bitch instantly, with under 2 seconds, she started touching shit. And I'm like,
shit, see, now you ain't gotta go.
I'm like, if you up here, you must have lost your mind down there. Like, what are you doing, bro? I was like, you gotta go. I hate it. Like, I'm trying to be nice.
Right. I'm trying. It's your birthday. I'm trying to show you a good time. Yeah. And come up here, you doing all the extra shit.
I know you want to see the view from up here because I know it's different.
It's different.
I know it's different. And I know you want to be, people want to look up there. Oh, there she is. She's about to DJ, the life of the party type of shit.
Right.
But you got to keep your hands off the merchandise, bro.
He said you gotta. Hey, ladies, you heard him. This is probably all DJs' advice to y'all. Keep your hands off the merchandise. All right, we want you to be up there with us, but just sit there and look pretty. That's it. That's it. Just sit there and
look pretty. I just gave you a shot or a drink.
Hey.
Sip on that drink and look pretty. Do not touch a thing. I don't come into motherfucking Kohl's and get to messing up the stack of clothes you just folded. So don't touch this shit, bro. Don't touch it.
Hey, it might look like you know it. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So that's advice to all y'all. So I know for a fact though, on the flip side of that though, I know you didn't got some numbers coming out of it. They like, dang, you had it rocking. Maybe
I don't even get numbers. I stick with the IG. It's good for my followers, builds my followers, and
I feel that.
I suck with names. Oh, so if you look at my phone, it's all nicknames and emojis just so I can remember, and it's like humorous type shit. Like if you're respectfully, I love my Hispanics. If you are Hispanic, Hispanic female, and you are what, I will have you saved as La Toxica. With a taco at the end, a taco emoji, and it's just so I can remember you. Don't take it personal. It's just so I can remember you, because next time I would see you, I'm not gonna remember your name, but I damn sure remember La Toxica.
Exactly. Real talk.
So I just, if I get your phone number, that means I will most definitely remember you.
Oh yeah,
I fucks with you.
If you just get the Instagram, it's like you was cool.
Yeah,
but, hey.
Instagram, you 9 times out of 10 you're just for the follower. Just build my followers up. So I don't even get phone numbers. I don't deal with the phone numbers.
I feel
followers. That. Hey, go ahead, throw your IG in. Oh, give me a phone. Sometimes I don't even look. I done did that shit without even no words. I would see him.
Come
here. What?
Come here.
Oh, okay. So, here you go.
So I know this from like my little experience DJing. So I haven't really ever DJ. I would never call myself a DJ, but I have had the ox at a party. Ooh. You feel me? So I know. You feel me? Like it ain't what y'all do, but having that ox and being in control of that room, it hits different. It give you a certain type of adrenaline. Yes, you see everybody vibing, you see everybody going crazy.
Sure, you're
but
right.
They doing that because of you.
Yes, sir.
And so I know how I felt. I remember how I felt in the little party. And hey, for my reputation, I got to tell people this. Hey, I did break a floor or two. You feel me? People, hey, it was a house party. We was going out heavy. Hey, it's documented. I got pictures, video. Hey, we broke the floor, pretty much. But I know for a fact the energy and the vibe, and you being the one that controls the room, I know it hits different. How do you feel when you in the you in the booth, you in your zone? How does it feel?
You got to read the room. Read the goddamn room. If you play this, how they gonna react to it? Look up. Not really fucking with it. All right, switch the genre. How y'all vibing to this? Okay, I see a couple people dancing. Okay. I want to keep y'all. I want to keep this group right here dancing. So now I know I'm gonna play a little bit of this, play a little bit of that for them. Next genre. Everybody dancing. Say less. So now I know what 2 genres to switch into. Maybe I can dip my foot up in this, dip my foot up in that.
Okay.
But what I just realized, not even yesterday,
recently though.
Message to the DJs. I don't give a damn if you've been doing this shit for 10 years, 20 years, or 2 minutes.
Talk to them. Gemz.
Play Sexy Red. Play Sexy Red. Bro. When I first heard Sexy Red, I was just like, what is this? You will never catch me dancing to this shit or singing this shit. And this was like
I feel
a month ago.
Right now.
Last night, I only had 2 drinks up in me, and I was in that motherfucker ski. And I'm, whoa. So yeah. I don't care. Obviously, still read the room.
Right. He said, obviously, still read
I'm DJing later on tonight, and I'll tell you this: we having a Sexy Red party tonight.
Oh shit! Hey, Sexy Red. Hey, if you watching this, hey, he a DJ. All right, come. Hey, his information down below. Make sure you book him out. But he is not lying. But I'm gonna have to see for myself tonight. Cause guess what? We going outside tonight. We gonna be outside. But you saying Sexy Red has been
sexy motherfucking
she just hit
Red. I
I
thought
respect.
she was only for the shorties, just one of those,
I
you
ain't
know
gonna
how some
lie.
shorties make music,
Yeah, nah, that's facts.
scamming on the
Ice
brothers and
Spice,
shit.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Nicki, no, Nicki Minaj. I
yeah.
can't put
Go
no
ahead and
smut
get a
on her
bag
name,
up
but
out of him.
I feel you
Let
though.
me get a Birkin up out of him. But her, I feel like she bringing in, the men's and the guys. Like, how to fuck up on this girl, how to fuck up on this dude, how to finesse a female, how to finesse a dude. Like,
Ooh, okay, so you feel
ah,
like she hit both
yeah.
sides of the
Listening
coin.
to Sexy Red, take notes.
Okay,
Okay, this is how you do
okay.
that.
Hey,
She low key different.
okay. He plugging y'all right now. Sexy Red.
Man,
Hey, if you watching this right now, you know who.
if you are
Hey,
DJing an open
you
format
know.
club and you are not playing Sexy Red, I don't know what the hell you are doing.
Hey,
I don't.
we know she knew, but
I do
hey, we gonna
not
put
know
y'all.
what you are
He putting
doing.
y'all on right now. All right, he putting y'all on. So let me ask you this now. All right. So who is your go-to? So is it an artist or is it a genre or is it like what is your go-to like song that you know everybody in the room gonna be going crazy? What's your go-to? Give me either a go-to song or give me a go-to genre.
I don't necessarily have a go-to song, but I would say artist Drake.
Ooh, hey, that's on the Drizzy.
Drake.
Hey, y'all already know. Hold on, I don't want to get copyright. I ain't gonna play no music right now, but that's on the Drizzy though. But
Yeah,
Drake,
Drake, you
any Drake,
can vibe to it. You can
facts.
he fuck with some Latin artists and this
That's
and
on
that.
to the
You can
legend.
do whichever with the trappers be going crazy to the one album Thank Me Later.
Thank me
You
later.
play anything from that going
Nothing was it,
crazy.
man. Hey,
Drake,
he said
go to
everybody be in
artists.
there going crazy.
If you feel like people aren't really vibing or aren't really dancing, I guarantee you throw some Drake
Drake
on.
throwing some Rihanna and just some one dance, some
Rihanna, Drake,
motherfucking
Beyonce.
boy. Hey, he said it's gonna go nuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna
Hey,
go
that's
south
on
from
the
now.
Drizzy, man. Hey, you know that's the legend, man. That's the GOAT right there. Well, at least my GOAT. You feel me?
And
My
some Cardi
generation.
B.
You feel me?
It's up.
I ain't gonna put no smut on my man's name, man. Hey, that's the legend right there. So Drake is the go-to. So who did you say? Because you told me one, Sexy Red. Who's another artist like that's up and coming right now that you would say that you, if you went ahead and you played their song, everybody gets lit, everybody gets turned because they just know their music that well, or they at least got that one or two songs that turn it up. This is a tough one. I know this is a tough one. So you can go.
Another female, Glorilla.
Ooh, Low Riddle. Okay, okay. We showing a female some love right now. Y'all got the streets hot.
Oh, the females just
Glorilla.
go crazy. Glorilla and Ice Spice. Ice
I
Spice.
spite. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to one song. I was gonna throw a little shade, but I ain't gonna cap. She do got a couple songs. I can't
Hey, whoever her producer is, that motherfucker do it
lie.
right.
Hey, think about
I
Barbie. Hey, I got some shit about.
Ice Spice beats go fucking. Now, just been you
Bro,
ever heard
real
a song
shit.
when the lyric? I ain't saying she not trash. She low key dope, but when the lyrics aren't hitting as hard as the goddamn beat.
Beat. Hey, real shit. Sometimes the beat make the song. Like that's what it is though. Sometimes like, and then especially these days, like, bro, if you got a beat, if your producer really did what the hell he was supposed to do on that track, it's gonna go up.
Yes, no, your producer got to be cooking. Like he's stirring shit,
Oh yeah, nah,
and
that's
hers
facts.
is
He said,
he's stirring shit.
okay, okay, I mess
He
with
making
that.
a
So,
feast in that motherfucker. He's stirring shit. He dope.
SO, man, SO to Ice Spice, SO to your producer and your whole team, man. SO to y'all. And hey, make sure you show them some love, man. Hey, there's information below. I'm telling y'all, hey, I'm speaking into existence for you right now. I can feel it. All right. So make sure y'all go ahead and check them out. But before we go ahead and get you out of here, man, I'm gonna hit you with these quick hit gems in a second. But before we touch on that, I got one more hot topic. One
Okay.
more hot topic I want to touch on. So, you know, us as entrepreneurs, us as men who, are creating businesses for ourselves, sometimes we all have to go through a stage where we got to work a 9 to 5. We got to work a job. We got to work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But we capitalize that by not only working that job, but that job funds our business. And with that funding our business, can eventually build us, a career, can
Yeah.
eventually build us generational wealth, all of the above.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, what would your advice be? Say if I'm working a 9 to 5, man, and I'm tired, I'm frustrated as hell, and I haven't had time for my passion or my goal, and what I really care about. You know, what would your advice be for me? Say if I just haven't had the time, or just say I'm just working this 9 to 5 and I feel like I ain't going nowhere, but I have this passion I'm passionate about, but I'm not doing. No, it's a loaded question. My bad.
I don't know. How bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want
What's
it?
your
I mean,
why?
you got to ask yourself, whatever you want to be. I don't give a damn if you want to learn how to fly. How bad do you really want to learn how to do it? I understand you're tired. I understand you're hungry. How bad do you really want it? Like my day job, I work at a school with kids with autism, and that is very, 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 very fucking tiring.
Draining. I know.
Tired.
Trust me. I work with kids and
Tired, and I still gotta find time to, even if I DJ on the weekends. There's been a couple of times I would DJ till like 4 a.m. on a goddamn Monday or Thursday.
Oh shit!
And I gotta be up at 6:30 to be at work.
No,
I'm not gonna cap. A couple of times I done called. I done called up.
Hey, I was gonna say something.
I even let them know in advance. Like, I ain't even finna cap to you, bro.
I ain't gonna play with you.
You may or may not see me Thursday, but if you do, just yeah. If you don't, just know the night still went swell, but we was lit. There's been a couple times I done called off, but I would say my main priority is DJing. So I don't give a damn if I got a DJ Monday through Thursday. I'm gonna do it. I will do it. And you gotta discipline yourself on, all right, I'm not gonna drink. When I'm done, I'm gonna go home so I can be at work in the morning. You gotta learn some self-discipline. And how bad do you really want to be whatever the fuck you want to be?
Real shit.
You gotta make time for that.
That's facts, bro. And really, like, you're right. Like, you do gotta make time. Like, if you really want it, your why and that thing in you that's driving you and that's telling you, man, come on, I know you want to do it. Or that voice that you keep on hearing, damn, I'm gonna work on it today. I'm gonna work on it the next day.
Slight story time. I used to work at Victoria's Secret.
Talk to us.
I used to work at Victoria's Secret. Went to school and worked at Export. Ooh. And still found time to practice DJing.
Ooh.
What I used to do was,
tell them.
I used to
Gemz for that ass.
I used to work at Victoria's Secret from 6 a.m. to like 2:12 or whatever, right. And then I would have overnights at Export, and I would take my mixer to Export because I would work at the front desk.
Oh yeah, so it's late,
it's late. Ain't getting a lot of people scanning. Make sure they scan in. Good night, good morning, whatever. Get the fuck up in my face. And I would bring my mixer and my laptop to Export, and I would practice at the front desk. As long as people wasn't like coming in, I would practice at the front desk. That's like bring my DJ equipment to work just to make sure I get that practice in. How bad do you really want it? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna be like, I couldn't find the time? All you need is 40 minutes. You telling me you couldn't find 40 minutes?
Exactly.
You telling me you couldn't find 30 minutes? You couldn't find an hour? It's 24 hours in a day.
That's facts.
You couldn't find exactly. You couldn't find a couple of minutes. How bad do you really want it? It's easy as hell to make an excuse.
That's facts. Easy as hell. That's the easiest thing you can do is make an excuse.
Yeah. It's easy as hell to pull some shit up out of your ass and make an excuse.
That's facts. But you only hurting you. At the end of the day, you only hurting yourself.
You're only hurting yourself, and you're making it a lot harder. You're making your journey a lot longer.
Exactly. Because guess what? If you just started yesterday, you would have been like, that's one day you started and you ahead. That's one day you closer to your end goal. That's one day you closer to your dream. That's one day you closer towards that goal that you really want. Because you started. Like, sometimes that's the hardest part. You get in your own way because you don't want to start, or you get in your own way because, damn, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or, nah, I ain't have time today. But, nah, you had the time. Your ass was sitting up watching Netflix, eating them hot Cheetos.
Yeah, you decided to do something else that had absolutely nothing to do with your goal.
That's facts.
That's you. Whatever you want to do you. It's just going to take you a lot longer to be what you want to be.
Man, and that goes exactly to what you said. In order, or if you really want it, how bad do you really fucking want it? How much do you really want what you say you want?
Speak it into existence.
Because guess what? Ain't nobody gonna hand it to you. Like you said, speak it into existence. You got to manifest that shit. Work towards that shit. And then say that shit every single day when you wake up.
Hell yeah.
Real talk. So on that note, man, because now I feel like the people they want to hit some more. They want to hit some gems from you. So let's give them some gems, man. So now we got this segment that I call quick hit gems. All right. So you got about probably 15, 20 seconds to answer. All right. 15, 20 seconds. All right.
Okay.
So it's gonna be quick hits. The first quick hit, all I'm gonna do, I ask you a question, then you answer it. But then after that, I'm gonna hit you with another. Hit you with another. So they're gonna keep coming. But just give me the best answer you can come up with, and then if it goes long-winded, it's cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. First one. Tell me, what is your why? What is your why? Why do you do what you do? What keeps you going on a daily basis?
In general, or
Just
about DJing?
both. You can do both, or in general, either one. Because
My family.
Mm.
My family. My mom's is the biggest hustler I know, and if she can do it, I can do it. My
shit.
brother too, hustler. My sister, hustler.
Mm.
Younger sister, we gonna get her there.
Yeah, you got some work to do, but it's all right. We gonna take care of you.
And if you surround yourself by people who can get to it, you're just gonna turn into one too.
Man,
So,
say that one more time, please.
If you surround yourself by people who are getting into it, you're gonna turn yourself into one too.
And that's for the people in the back, way back. Way back. That's for y'all.
Say it loud for the hoes in the back.
Hey, real talk though. But hey, seriously though, man. Hey, literally, you can prepare yourself for whatever you want. Hey, it's up to you though. But next quick hit is, tell me, what is the greatest advice you have ever gotten? It can be a quote, it can be a saying, but what's the greatest advice you've ever received?
Don't be afraid to change, and don't be afraid to be different.
Don't be afraid to change, and don't be afraid to be different. Why is that important? Why do you think those phrases stand out to you?
When I first started, I picked up on a bunch of role models, and I want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. But then, why? It's already been done. There's already one of those. Be different.
Be different. Be uniquely you.
That's what everyone is looking for. Different. But then also, it's easier said than done, because a lot of motherfuckers are afraid of change. I'm afraid of change. I hate change. I'm cool with routines, but don't get comfortable with a routine.
Don't get too comfortable.
Change it. Switch it up.
Be okay with it.
Don't be afraid of it. Easier said than done, though.
It's definitely
a process. Get into it. One foot in front of the goddamn mother.
Okay, I respect that. Get it. Hey, Gemz for that ass. We coming. Next, quick hit. All right. If you had an opportunity to sit with 5 people, dead or alive, who would you pick and why? So 5 people. You can pick any 5 people. They can be dead. They can be alive. Y'all going to dinner. You feel me? God didn't put them back on this earth. Talk to them. Talk
5
to them.
people. Okay.
5 people, dead or alive.
I would say Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson.
Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You got 3 more. Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson.
Dave Chappelle.
Ooh, Dave Chappelle. Okay, keep the table light.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to get a nice little laugh in and some good advice, man.
Okay. Martin Luther King, Dave Chappelle, and then you had Jackie Robinson.
Barack Obama.
Barack. Okay. Hey, keep it presidential. Real.
And I want to say
one more. You got a hell of a table so far. One more. Y'all finna be eating good. It's gonna be, y'all gonna be in there kicking it. Got Barack.
I say Nipsey Hussle.
Ooh, okay. I didn't know you mess with Nip like that.
I like his hustle. His hustle.
Oh man, his mentality.
Shit, it's in his goddamn name. But his hustle was different. He was for the people. I loved it. Loved it.
Man, hey, that's a hell of a table. So you had Nipsey Hussle, Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson, Barack Obama, and then I'm forgetting one.
Dave Chappelle.
Damn, that's. Can I come? Hey, that's a hell of a table. All right, we got one more, man. One more for the masses. And this is going to be something that's going to hopefully help my people. So, if you had, I want to say, one phrase, or one word, or it can be multiple words or phrases that you can tell my audience, what would it be? If you can leave off, just in the interview right now, if we was in there right now, what would you say to them?
Live, love, and laugh.
Live, love, and laugh. Keys to life.
That's literally how I live my life. Live, love, and laugh. It's free.
Say it again. It is free.
It's
free to be.
It's not hard. It's not hard to love somebody. Don't be a dick.
Hey. Is it? Man.
Don't be an asshole. Love each other. And laughter. One of the best songs I've ever heard in my entire life is the sound of somebody laughing, man. I can watch a video all day of somebody and I'm not talking about no little laugh. I'm talking about a motherfucker, some knee slapping, busting the gut. You can't even stand no more. Y'all on the floor. I didn't even hear the joke, but the fact that you was laughing your ass off, I'ma laugh too, because that shit look funny as hell. I don't know what you laughing
right,
at.
You don't even know the fuck they talking. Hey, I done did that. You don't know what the fuck motherfuckers talking about. You just laugh and just.
The sound of laughter is absolutely music to my ears. I love seeing people having a good time and just living their life. Even if you're not living it exactly how you want to live it at this moment, you're living it. Just have fun at that moment and be young at that moment, and then you'll learn as you go.
That's facts. That's facts. Because you will learn as you go. You're only going to continue to learn. You're only going to continue to evolve, and you can only continue to get better at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And, with that, man, hey, it's been a hell of an episode, man. It's been a hell of an episode. I hope y'all have enjoyed these goddamn gems we've been giving y'all. All right, we got gems for the goddamn masses and gems for y'all asses. Do you understand me? So, hey, see it, man, aka SidBanger. It's been my pleasure having you on here, man. It's been a blessing having you.
Thank you for having me, man.
And I damn near got a lot more questions, but we're gonna spin the block though. So since you came today, you're gonna have to come back.
I'm locked and loaded.
You gonna have to come back.
I'm locked.
You feel me? Hey, Sid will be here again, man. Hey, it's truly been a blessing, man. I'm excited to see your journey. I'm excited to see where you end up. I'm excited to see, everything that you're doing, man. Because like I said, you motivate me, you pushing me from a distance, man. I'm admiring what you're doing, and brother, hey, it's up from here.
You God got plans too, man. For you, man. I love what you're doing here.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. That's love, man. That's love. And if you got any words from my beautiful people, man, holla at them. Let them know where they can find you for one, and then give them some words of wisdom.
You can give me on IG DJ SidBanger.
Yes.
You're gonna love what you see. You might hate what you see, but you're gonna watch it anyway. So
hey, either way, you might as well. Hey.
Fuck it.
Real talk, man. Hey, his information gonna be below, man. His information gonna be below. Sid, aka SidBanger.
Shout out Sugarfoot Friday, man.
That's all the Sugarfoot Friday.
Shout out Sugarfoot Friday.
Hey, we might even be there tonight. Hey, don't tell nobody. But
you want to come out for a Sugarfoot Friday, bring a Bible with you, cause
hey, we gonna go ahead and get busy. All right, but hey, without further ado, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man, to the Golden Gems podcast, man. It has been a blessing and a pleasure. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this episode. If you want some exclusive, uncut interviews and also exclusive uncut video of this interview, make sure you go check out the website that is actually below. Yes, thank you for coming back, man. Thank y'all for showing love. Any final words? All right, we deuces. We gone. Hey, we live now, really.